Hit that subscribe button now and join our community of comedy lovers. A guy walks into a bar and sits down. Just a few seats from him there is a very buxom blonde with huge size 42cc breasts. The guy orders a beer. The bartender fills the mug and slides it down the bar. It hits the lady's boobs and splashes all over them. The bartender retrieves the glass and licks the beer off the blonde. Each time he calls for a beer, this happens, so after the third beer, he decides to help the bartender out. The next time the bartender hits her boobs, he jumps up and starts to lick her breasts, and she decks him. He is laying on the floor moaning and groaning. Geez, then why do you let the bartender do it? Are you ready? Here it comes. The blonde replies,
Because he has a liquor license.
A beautiful blonde goes into a bar and sits down next to a guy that's so homely looking. He hasn't had a date in over a year. Also, he's so dumb that one night he slept with a ruler next to his head to see how long he slept. So he figures that he has absolutely no chance in the world to score a date with this ravishing buxom blonde. Then suddenly she strikes up a conversation with him and soon they become rather chummy. It starts to get late and the bartender calls out last drink for alcohol. Then the blonde leans over to the guy and says, "Let's have this last drink at my apartment." Taken back by her request, and trembling, the guy finally utters the word, "Okay." They get up from the bar stool arm in arm headed for the door, when the blonde stops him and says,
Before we go back to my apartment, there's one thing I have to tell you. I'm on my menstrual cycle.
He says,
That's okay. I'll follow you in my Honda.